Interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good week. We've got a winter storm on the way to end out this week beginning tomorrow night. Continuing through the day on Friday, looks to be our most significant storm of the season so far in far southern Maine, and especially along the coastline as well. So finally, a very wintry pattern it looks like we are entering here, and that will continue into next week as well. Let's take a look at our afternoon planner today. Hard to believe that we are seeing a potentially, not major, but a potentially plowable storm coming tomorrow with temperatures like this today in the middle and upper 40s out there this afternoon. Mainly cloudy skies today, maybe a sprinkle or two out there, but overall going to be fairly quiet for our Wednesday. Now tomorrow, that's when things start to get active again. Here's what we're expecting as we head into tomorrow and our snowstorm begins. And as always, if you have any questions or any comments, or if you just want to say hello, always appreciate that. You guys can drop that in the comments below. But for our storm here that we are going to see beginning tomorrow, snow will develop for Thursday evening. The heaviest snow overall with this event will happen overnight tomorrow night. So that means we'll have likely a very messy Friday morning commute as snow continues to fall. Light snow will continue through the day on Friday and then wrapping up Friday evening. The highest totals in southern Maine up to 8 inches, in fact, up to 10 inches. Not out of the question in an isolated spot out there either. Are we going to get snow in Brunswick? Yes, you will, Beth. Great question. Plenty of snow towards Brunswick. Not as much as we'll get here in southern Maine, but we will get some snow in Brunswick. I'll pull up the snow map coming up here in just a second. Let's track things out as we head towards our winter storm here. For today, very, very mild out there. Go out and enjoy those upper 40s. Some towns might even get to 50 today. So very, very mild. And as I mentioned earlier, slight chance of a shower or two out there. Overall, though, it's looking like it's going to be a very quiet and dry day. If you see a shower out there, you're one of maybe 20% of the state that will actually see rain today. Skies will actually clear out tonight and will be completely clear to start off Thursday, despite the winter storm moving on in later in the day. So we'll be completely sunny out there tomorrow morning. Tomorrow evening is when things really get going here. Let's move into the evening hours and we'll see clouds overspreading the area. Snow will begin around 8 to 10 p.m. That's what I've highlighted. So I'll say that again, 8 to 10 p.m. for most of us for the beginning of the snow tomorrow evening. Here we are at midnight. Most of us by this point in southern Maine seeing steady to at times heavy snow. That will continue through the rest of the overnight hours. Cameron, great question. Will school be canceled Friday? I'd say the odds are probably greater than a coin flip that yes, they will, just depending on location, of course. But yeah, 6 inches or more of snow in a lot of places usually that will do the trick for cancellations and probably delays as well. Although due to the worst conditions coming in the morning, some school districts may opt more delay, Cameron, as opposed to full-on cancellation. But of course, I'm not the school district, so that's going to be up to them. All right, so let's talk about what's going to happen as we head later on into Friday night. We'll see that snow continuing through the overnight hours, heavy at times. Begins to lighten up a bit, though. Here we are, 7 a.m. Notice those deeper blues are not there anymore. So light to moderate snow on Friday morning, and that will, of course, be falling on top of several inches, which will have fallen overnight. So still expecting very slick and messy travel on Friday, and snow will continue through much of the day. When is Mother Nature going to give us a northeastern snowstorm? Rhonda, I think you mean a nor'easter, and we've had a couple of them. They just haven't been the kind that bring us a lot of snow. What we really need, Rhonda, is cold air. We just haven't seen much of it. Well, there's plenty more. There's a couple, I should say, nor'easters in the forecast here as we head into next week. If we just had a lot of cold air in place, it would easily be all snow. But unfortunately, it looks like more rain here at the coastline next week. Let's take a look as we head into Friday afternoon. We'll see light to moderate snow, potentially continuing on and off throughout the day. A second wave of more moderate snow looks to move in during the afternoon hours. I want to bring something to your attention here. Bear with me just for a second as I draw something here. Notice the northward extent of the snow on Friday afternoon. Notice how it does not go very far towards the north on Friday afternoon. So anywhere from Lewiston south, I'd say there's a pretty good bet on substantial snow amounts. North of there, there's going to be a very sharp cutoff in totals where we just don't see a whole lot of snow. So southern Maine this time has the best chance of seeing the most snow overall. Heading into Friday evening, snow wraps up for everybody. It should be much quieter heading into the first part of the weekend. Snow map. All right, everybody that is tuning in, this is your chance. Let's drop in and ask those questions that I know you're going to ask. How much snow for my location? Here's a look at our snow map here. 4 to 8 inches in southern Maine, Cumberland and York counties. That includes you, Portland, Lewiston, Sanford, Limerick, of course, Ogunquit, Wells, Kittery, all those locations likely to see that 4 to 8 inch range. Now, I remember that yellow line I put on there where it was going to be very little snow towards the north of that. There's going to be a sharp cutoff somewhere around the Augusta area. North of there, very little snow. South of there, a whole lot more snow. So somewhere around Augusta, someone's going to end up disappointed or happy, depending on your position on snowfall, of course. Much less snow in northern Maine. In fact, far northern Maine may get very little overall. Here in the southern part of the state, we are going to get the most. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Beth, I am just going to stay home and watch TV and work on my cousin's baby blanket for her baby in May. Well, congratulations to your cousin on her new baby. Great day to do that. Nice day to sit inside and watch the snow falling outdoors. 99% of the time you guys tell us we're getting more than we do. Snow forecasting is not an easy thing. I just want you guys to remember that. There's a lot of different factors. There are a lot of different factors that go into forecasting snowfall. Carrie, how are you doing? Good morning. Thank you for keeping us updated. I will always be keeping you guys updated. So I will keep you guys updated through the rest of this week. Cameron, Charlie said last night that someone moved Bangor up. It's in the wrong place. Is it in the wrong place? Okay, I will take a closer look at that later on, Cameron. Thanks for that comment there. All right, let's talk about what we're expecting here in terms of travel impacts on Friday morning. Going to be the messiest time. You're heading to school, you're heading to work. That's likely when it's going to be the messiest out there. As we head towards the middle of the day, that's when we'll likely start to see things tapering off. We'll still have messy travel out there, snow on the roads, but the snow intensity will be light enough to where plows should easily be able to handle that, no problem. Continued improvements heading into the evening. We'll continue to monitor amounts here, but I think we're very high confidence this time around in terms of amounts. Deanna, I'm hoping we get a ton of snow. I am with you. I am hoping for a good storm. It's just been such a slow winter so far. It'll be nice to get a nice half foot of snow. All right. Let's talk about Sunday night and into Monday. I would want to preface this. This is not the storm arriving tomorrow. This is this weekend, Sunday night into Monday. This one looks even more impactful. A powerful storm looks to move in on Sunday night, continuing into Monday. Snow, wind, and potentially rain at the coast, the way things are currently looking. Now, if things trend just a bit colder, this could be a very impactful snowstorm here at the coastline. Either way, mountains are going to get a lot of snow from this. Deanna, that's what I'm thinking, probably 2-hour delay. I'm sure some cautious districts will probably end up canceling, but I would think 2-hour delays just because the messiest conditions will be in the morning. Cameron, oh wow, a second storm coming as we head into the second half of the weekend and into early next week. And it looks like mainly snow inland in the mountains, mainly rain at the coastline. And as of right now, at least, but we could end up seeing that trending towards more snow. In Cameron, that's not the only one. Another one looks to arrive middle of next week. Winter is finally in Maine after the 50s. Yeah, one more really mild day today. The trends towards the end of this month, especially, are quite cold. I think we'll finish January with highs in the single digits and teens and actual winter cold, it looks like. Woohoo, I like a good storm. Retired teacher here. Every day is a snow day. Hey, gotta love that. Thanks for chiming in, Janice. Oh, I didn't realize there was another coming Sunday. Yes, there is another storm coming Sunday, and this one may end up more impactful, if not in terms of snow, in terms of rain and wind. I have a feeling power outages may come into play with this one here. So we'll have to be closely watching this Sunday night and into Monday storm. It looks a whole lot bigger of a storm than what we're seeing late this week. So here's a look at how that plays out. It's going to be pretty much all day Monday. We'll see rain or snow out there. Still a lot of details to be ironed out in terms of where that rain snow line ends up setting up. So let's take a look at our 7-day forecast here at the coastline. I'm going to pull up the snow map one last time before I sign off here. Winter storm number 1. The weekend, you can think about it like this, is bookended by 2 storms. Okay, we've got storm number 1 Thursday night and into Friday, a fairly quiet weekend. Storm number 2, Sunday night and into Monday. And Kelly is asking timing of Sunday into Monday. Kelly, as of right now, it's looking like after sunset Sunday, so 5-6 p.m. or so, all day on Monday, wrapping up Monday night. So that's what our early next week storm is looking like as of right now. Inland areas have the better chance of seeing snow, all snow with that event on Sunday night and into Monday, as temperatures will be colder. But notice today's the warmest day of the next 7. No crazy mild temperatures, at least in store as of right now, although overall this winter, of course, has been very, very mild. All right, one last look at the snow map before I sign off here. Charlie will have updates later on today. I'll have another update on Facebook Live tomorrow. And of course, I'll be on at noon. Here we go. Snow map, 4 to 8 inches in southern Maine. So our first real substantial snow of the season, it looks like, in Portland. This should be pretty much all snow. Maybe a little rain in southern York County, Seacoast, New Hampshire to start off, but overall, all snow event here. 4 to 8 inches, Cumberland and York County. 2 to 5 inches from the Lewiston area further north, likely a sharp cutoff around the Augusta area with much lower snow amounts north, higher snow amounts to the south. So hope everyone gets to get out and enjoy the snow. I'm hoping for all the kids that you get a nice snow day on Friday to get out and enjoy this first real storm of the season that brings us all a good chance of some snow. And of course, another storm arriving on Sunday night. I've got all the details on this coming up at noon. I'll have another update tomorrow. Stay safe out there, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And as always, if you have any questions about the forecast, feel free to reach out to us here and of course to me as well. So have a great rest of your day, everyone.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to